Hey everybody, welcome to week 7.5. I know, you can't believe it, can you? You're at the end of the term, and it's a long term, but you got there, right? And just in a couple days, you're going to have your first term under your belt. If you got here, you know that you can do it, right? You know that you can do this long term. If you can get through this first term, there's no stopping you. And I really do mean that. I think, and in fact, we've seen this. In fact, we've done kind of surveys and studies of our students that show time and time again that if you get through that first term, you pass those classes, the likelihood of you finishing your degree is much, much higher. If you get through that stuff and you do all your work and you show that you're an organized person and you can kind of keep all these balls up in the air, juggling all these different things, the likelihood of you getting through the entire degree, getting your degree and moving on is much, much higher. So if you've gotten to this point, kudos to you. It's not an easy thing, but it's definitely well worth it. So what are we doing? Well, we've just really got some little self-assessment things to do in these last few days. We have a little reflection in which you're going to kind of reflect on kind of what you learned this term, maybe focusing primarily on Microsoft Office and a lot of the things that we covered there. But this is your opportunity to just say, okay, these are the things that stood out to me. These are the things that I really liked. These are the things that were a challenge to me. These are the things that maybe I didn't like. And believe me, I want to hear about those things too, because we are actually going through a rewrite of this class and all the different lectures and everything. So I do take all of that very seriously because I'm the one spearheading that. And so I do want to know kind of what works and what doesn't work. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to have your reflection. Reflection is just, it's another hypothetical in which you're talking to this coworker, friend of yours, and who's considering a class like this or a program like yours, and what would you say to that person? So this is another opportunity for you to really kind of talk about what worked, what didn't work, what was challenging, what was easy. What would you do differently if you were to do it over again? That's something that I often ask students. Do you think that you need to be better organized to get into a program like this and to get through one? Do you need to, kind of dedicate a specific kind of workspace at home so that the kids and, everyone else isn't kind of bombarding you with questions and things like that? This is your opportunity to just look back and say, okay, how has this first term experience been? These are the things that we're going to be doing. Remember that this kind of half week starts today on Friday and it goes until Monday, okay? Monday, 7 or 11:59 p.m. That's when the term officially ends. And from there on, I'm going to be just doing grades and well, that's it, pretty much just doing grades. So if you have any questions, any concerns, anything that's worrying you about your grade or about a particular assignment, let me know, okay? Call me or text me, 585-433-5871. In fact, that's probably the best thing for you to do at this point. But anything that comes up, any concerns, reach out to me. I really do want to help you out in these last few days. Look, I really do mean it, folks. I mean, if you've gotten to this point, be proud of yourselves, pat yourselves on the back. It's not easy doing what you're doing, especially right now when we're still dealing with, COVID. And even though there's light at the end of the tunnel, we're still right in the middle of this second wave of infections. And it's scary. It is. And I know a lot of you have been touched personally by this. The fact that you can keep going, the fact that you can finish a degree or, finish your this first term in college at this time, that says something about you. That says something about your character. And I want you to recognize that. It's been a real pleasure, folks, getting to know you. It's been a real pleasure working with you. I do wish you all the best. I think you're going to do well going forward. And I wish you all the best. Let me know, again, if you have any questions, anything that comes up at all. Thanks, folks.